Hello students, this is Miss Pooja Arun Matre, lecturer in Electronics and Telecommunication Department in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhayandar East. Subject C Programming Language. Topic is CPR Practical number 5. The aim of the program is implement decision control statements in C using if statement. The problem statements are write a program to find whether given number is even or odd. Write a program to find whether given number is positive, negative or zero. The practical significance is control statements are used to specify the flow of the program control. That is, there are the various control statements, that is decision making statement, jump statements, for loop statements, selection statement and etc. So in order to which instruction is going through or which line is executed, for this we are using the control statements. So the instructions are continuously executed sequential manner. So it is make possible to make the decision to perform a task repeatedly or not. So where we have to jump the statements, which part of the section we have to execute, this is done by the control statement. So in this such cases, we have to use the sequence of execution based on the certain condition. For this purpose, decision control statements is required. So we have to take a decision which part of the program we have to execute it, the flow of the program, where we have to jump in the program, which part have to be executed, and the for loop is used for the repetition of the program. These decisions are taken by the control statements. The relevant program outcomes are discipline knowledge, experiments and practice, engineering tools, individual and teamwork, and the fifth one is communication. The practical skill will be developed as we can write algorithm and flowchart, we save the program, we compile the program, we debug the program and execute the program. And the relevant course outcome is implement decision making in C programming. That is chapter number 2 of the CPR. So minimum theoretical background as of a if statement is, if statement is a two-way decision statement that is used for the conjunction with an expression. If the test is evaluated and the answer is true, then the true block of the statement is executed. If the test expression answer is false, then the false statement block will be executed. And the syntax of if statement is, if give the expression, that is a test expression, and the true block of the statement. Aim of the program is implement decision control statement in C using if statement, and the program name is write a program to find whether the given number is even or odd. Algorithm is start, declare the variable name. Third step is read the value of num. Declare the variable num is the second step. Read the value of num is the third step. Fourth step is the processing. So for the even and odd, logic part is if the number is divisible by 2 and remainder is 0, then that number is even number. So same process apply here. If the number is division, so modulus operator is a percent operator. So number is modulus by 2 is equals to 0, then display the number is even. Otherwise the number is odd. And the step 5 is stop. So flow algorithm is converted into the symbolic expression, that is a flowchart. First step is the start, second step is a declaration of variable, Third step is read the value of variable, that is we are entering, user enter the value of num. If the given number is divisible by 2 and remainder is 0, then that number will be even. So true block will be executed. If the number is divisible by 2 but it is remainder is not equal to 0, that means it is the test is false. If test expression is false, so when the expression is false, then the false block will be executed, that is the number is odd. Stop. We will run the program in Turbo C. Experiment number 5. Find out whether given number is even or odd. So step 1 is we are including the header files and adding the main function. Next step is a declaration. We need only one variable, that is one number. On that one number we will determine the number is even or odd. So variable num of integer data type. We the enter the value of num, that means we entering the value of the num, that is reading the value of num. Scanf function give the input of the variable, that is percent is the format specifier and address of num. That means the value of num will be stored at the exact location of the in the. So after the entering the variable number, we have to process on it and check the number is even and odd. So this, if num is divided by 2 and remainder is 0, that means number is even. If statement block is false, then the else statement block will be executed. If the number is divisible by 2 but not equal to 0, then the number is odd. So after this we compile the program. There is no error. We run the program. Check whether the enter number, I am entering the number, that is 24. So 24 is divisible by 2, so the number is even. Again we check the answer for the odd numbers. Here I am entering the value is 67. So 67 is not divisible by 2. That means the number is odd. So after that we will see the second program of the fifth experiment. That is, write a program to find whether given number is positive, negative or 0. So also for that we are including the two header files. We declaring the number variable as an integer data type. So only one variable is needed. So on the one variable we will determine the number is positive, negative or 0. So that we will took the variable num. We entering the value of num. After the entering the value, we have to store that value at the address location of the system. So that we use a scanf function, that is the input function. We fetching the value, that is as a format specifier, that is integer is %d at the location of address num. If the number is greater than 0, if the value of num is greater than 0, that means the number is positive. Else if the value of num is less than 0, that means number is negative. But when the condition 1 and condition 2 both are false, and that means the number is not positive and not negative, that means the number is 0. So for that variable number is 0, we don't need to give a condition, because the number greater than 0 is false, number greater than 0 less than 0 is also false, then the one remaining condition will be left, that is number is 0. So we will compile the program. After compilation we run the program, enter the value of num. that is a 43. So 43 is a greater than 0. So greater than 0, that means number is positive. Also we will check another number, that is a minus 57. Number is negative, that is minus 57, which is less than 0. Again we will check the condition for number 0. The number is 0. That is number that the 0 is not greater than, not a positive number, not a negative number. It is a neutral number, that is 0. Here the practical number 5 is completed. Thank you.